Hey, what's going on, Sidekicks fans, and welcome to the channel. As always, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on what videos you'd like to see this season. Enjoy!
So I'm Victor Almendariz. I'm a rookie with Dallas Sidekicks, and I play forward. Funny story, Carlos Videla, which is a previous Sidekick player, and Raya Guayo, which is an active soccer player, have been asking me and invited me to come and play and try out and do all that. And just because of work conflict, schedule, I have a newborn baby, 2 months old baby, and then a 3-year-old, so trying to get all lined up with the wife and all that. But anyways, that's the reason why I'm here, because they invited me. I was born and raised in Guayaquil, Ecuador, and so I played for what's called the biggest team in Ecuador, which is Barcelona of Ecuador. And I played there since I was 11 years old until the age of 17 that I was promoted to the professional team. I spent a whole year with them. I didn't have the opportunity to officially have my debut professionally, but I did have several scrimmages and games that I played with the team. And then I came over here to FC Dallas. I was here for a month tryout. I had to go back to Ecuador. And then after that, I was contacted with the opportunity to come play college over here and have my 2-year waiting period as a professional soccer player just go by. And so I came to Richland College, and that's how I know a lot of the guys. And then after my 2 years there, I went to UT Tyler here in Tyler, Texas. When you play for the professional team, just like our opening game, there's what's called Noche Amarilla, which is the presentation of the professional team in Ecuador. And so we're talking about 60, 70,000 people in the stadium. It's usually at night. All the lights go off, and then each player walks in, and they announce your name. And I was 17 years old. My legs were shaking, walking into a stadium full of people with lights and fireworks and an entire show. And then we have a scrimmage against an international team. So all that atmosphere and experience was just unbelievable. That's a tough question. I'm just a very traditional guy, very family oriented. My hobby is to try to spend as much time as I can now with my kids or my wife and my family. But if there is something that is really interesting, I guess, I have a finance background, and so I do mortgage loans. So I just love numbers and love to help people be able to buy their first home. As a team, of course, our first goal is to try to make it to playoffs. That's the number one goal, what we have in mind. And then once we get to playoffs, then, of course, we want to be the champions. But, step by step after that. Individually, get as much playing time as I can. I don't like to just be part of the team. I want to make sure that I'm playing. And then as a forward, of course, I want to be able to score as many goals as I can. Since I played for the professional team in Ecuador, and then came to college, I always had that little thing in the back of my head, like, oh, what would have happened if I would have stayed? Or, did I make the right decision just coming to play college, or should I just continue playing professional soccer? I have friends all over the world playing professional soccer, playing for the national team, players that play in the World Cup. So it's like, And so when Carlos and Rai and some other guys invited me to come play for the Sidekicks, once I got on board with the wife, I was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. So I grew up about an hour away from the beach. So anytime I had free time and nothing related to soccer, then it was good. Let's go to the beach. So I grew up with that, and then so we eat a lot of seafood. We don't eat spicy food. So when I came here and I started eating at different restaurants, the food was too spicy for me. Now I like it, but back then it was a little bit of a struggle knowing what to order at each restaurant. And so, yeah, we eat a lot of seafood. Number one sport is soccer. Pretty much everything is around soccer. And so beach soccer and food and seafood was my life. So I've been training with Juan Robles. Robles and Conditioning is the name of his company. They train professional athletes. And so I've been training with them, and then there's also a team called Pibes FC, which I've been playing with them, trying to stay in shape. And then once we started practicing with the team, then that has also helped us big time. As a soccer player, when you grew up playing soccer, you always want to just play professionally, right? And so, just being able to be part of a team and be with the guys and travel and, dress up and go to the stadium and see people and cheer, people that are cheering on you, or little kids that look up to you and say, hey, I want to play that. The entire concept of what it is to be a professional soccer player is something that it just runs in my blood. Like I want to be part of it. So it's just an amazing feeling. It's just exciting overall. I mean, I know probably half of the guys that we have played previously, different teams or whatever. And to those that I haven't met, I mean, they have been very welcoming to the group, and it's just a really good environment, and it feels, and I think that it's something that encourages to continue building up that and then go for our dream. Hola, mi nombre es Victor Almendariz. A todos los fans de Sidekicks, juego de delantero, voy a utilizar el número 89. Pienso que deberían de venir a los partidos y vernos jugar. Es un ambiente muy bueno, es un ambiente de festividad. El fútbol es muy, muy, muy rápido, muy emocionante, con ida y vueltas. Así que pienso que si vienen no se van a arrepentir y se van a divertir muchísimo. Saludos, un abrazo.